Javier Chacon. Go ahead, Ms. Bud.
My name is Catherine Swilly. Good afternoon, Council, Mayor, and Council. I want to thank you for allowing me to come before you today. I'm a former HP officer with over 20 years of service with the city. I have received several accommodations from the public, my superiors, and Mayor Bill White's prestigious Bravo Award for community service and for a program that I started with the city that made over $1 million in its inception. After receiving the Bravo Award, I was transferred to Public Affairs Division. While in Public Affairs Division, I reported what I felt was discrimination, and I was later terminated based on false charges of untruthfulness related to my discrimination complaint. For the last 4 years, I have been framed, railroaded out of my job, and bullied. For the last 4 years, I have been fighting to get my job back and to clear my name. For the last 4 years, I have been seeking employment to no avail because of the dishonorable discharge from my police record. For the last 2 years, I've been on the protective order not to discuss my case. The evidence in the internal affairs reports, which I was told that they could not locate, however, after the report was obtained via subpoena, revealed the untruthfulness charges in my termination letter are false. Honorable Mayor Parker, it's never too late to do the right thing. I'm requesting that you open an independent investigation surrounding my wrongful termination and allow me a meeting with you so that you can review the irrefutable evidence in the IAD files that clears me of the untruthfulness charges. Thank you.
Noted, I received your document. Thank you. Councilman Brooks.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for coming down with this information. And I'm just reading your bio. An outstanding bio. For 4 years, you put your own salary back into this program that you were running.
Yes, I did.
Why did you do that?
Being an officer, the people that we were arresting, they were getting younger and younger. I was once assigned to the juvenile court, and some of the same children that I would see in juvenile court, I later saw them back in my patrol car. And I just felt that too many young kids were being arrested, and I had to do something.
And something that you certainly did do. But what new evidence do you have? Is there any new evidence that you have for us?
I do have some new evidence. I have an affidavit from Rick Miller. He was the founder of the Kids at Hope program, and he was a party to the NIV investigation. The subpoena that I have, he states that he had a conversation with Sergeant Russ Miller, and Sergeant Russ Miller told him that he felt that the charges against me were trumped up. Well, the affidavit actually confirms what what the union attorney said. The union attorney stated that my supervisors had outright lied on me.
Let me ask you something. My time is about to run out. Did you go to court with this?
I went to court, but the new evidence wasn't presented in court.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Councilman Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. Ms. Wood, thank you for your service 20 years as an officer, and also your work with the Kids in Conflict program. I'm familiar with that work and what you have done. Has Chief McClellan met with you regarding your case?
Ministers Against Crime requested that he meet with me last week, and he refused.
Let me ask also, you were terminated under Chief Hurst, is that correct?
Yes.
Is there any pending litigation concerning your termination at this time?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, there is a review process which involves our hearing examiners, arbitrators, the civil court process. Have you availed yourself of those multiple processes?
I have, and when I went to the hearing examiner, the city or HPD attempted to pass an erroneous document. The arbitrator asked them, were they passing an erroneous document? And their response was that they were. They admitted that they had presented evidence in my hearing that was related to another investigation, but not the investigation that I was being terminated on.
Were you represented by counsel at that hearing?
I was, but the counsel that I was representing, that he had no knowledge of the state laws. Actually, the arbitrator, he dismissed my appeal. It was dismissed. And it was dismissed possibly because there was an ex parte violation, and the arbitrator did exactly what the state law says. If there's an ex parte violation committed, that the appeal must be dismissed and my position must be upheld. Nobody called me back to work.
Okay, let me try to get to some closure here, because I don't think we're gonna be able to resolve your case here. So you did go through the arbitration process. Now, the arbitration process is a process that doesn't usually favor the city nor the employee. The arbitrators usually are independent and they render a decision. Did the arbitrator render a decision in your case? If so, what was the arbitrator's
He
render?
didn't give an opinion, he dismissed the appeal.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember, if I may, she has been through arbitration and her appeal was dismissed, and there's also been several attempts at litigation as well. Councilmember Davis.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming down. Quick question. In your statement here, you said that you were, 2008, you were suspended, indefinitely suspended for untruthfulness and failure to respect your supervising officers. Did they ever talk to you about a 30 or 45-day suspension?
No, sir, and I don't recall ever getting in my termination letter, it was all for untruthfulness, not failure to respect.
Okay. Again, I'm just trying to get an understanding, because how we go about suspending someone for 45 days, 30 days, 30 days, and 20 days, and yet we have someone that's just going to get indefinitely suspended in 2008 for untruthfulness.
At the time, there was 80 officers on duty that had been cited with untruthfulness several times, untruthfulness and insubordination. I'd like to add also, out of my 22 years of service, I only had one big reprimand.
Councilmember, do you wish to extend time?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say something, Mayor? Just one other
I'm
thing?
sorry, your